sunrise.
Welcome back to Kicking It Back. Today is Sunday, May 16th. P-Dog, another week in the books.
Yes,
Home,
sir.
working, chilling, bowling, back in the lab.
Getting some sun.
Yeah, half my body.
Yeah, you're
That's the issue with caddying. You get these bad farmer's tans, and then I go over to Madeline's house and, like, at the pool, whatever.
Yeah.
They're all making fun of me, and, like, I have the neck tan
Oh,
up
yeah.
and the
Oh,
arms,
yeah.
but it's like I'm wearing a shirt without a
Right.
shirt. It's bad.
right.
How was your week? How was the week?
It was pretty good.
Caddy went well?
Yeah.
You got sent home
Got sent
yesterday.
home
Yeah, what is
on
that?
Saturday.
That was me last week, but
It's cool.
it was at least weather related.
Right. I mean, it's part of the job. But like today, you can't complain. Like
No.
done by 12:30.
Yeah, I definitely did not have that luxury today. I was done, I think, I can't complain. Listen, started the internship this week. When you're working every day from 8:30 to 5:30,
Yeah.
you
That's
really...
a long day.
Yeah, it's a very long day. So I get a break. I mean, they don't, like, time it.
Right,
It's supposed to be, like, an hour, but whatever.
Right.
But, like, I don't know, man. It's just, you're sitting there, and, like, there's only so much to do and so much to talk about. You're an intern. You're learning.
Do you want that like lunch break for a whole hour, or
Dude,
would you rather?
So I was going to play it off, right? And I wanted to push it off to the end. So I'm like, oh my God, I didn't take lunch at 4:30. I'm like, guess I'm going to go home. Like, right? That should work.
Yeah, right.
Why would that not work? If I want to do my 8 hours
Right.
before. The issue is the office doesn't close till 5:30. So I have to be there in case, like, phone rings and all that. Third day, I was answering the phone. I was doing all kinds of stuff, helping people that were coming in. I'm like,
Nice.
we were down 2 people in the office, so I kind of had to step
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Sad part is I couldn't answer a lot of questions. I was still like, all right, I'm new.
You're like
I mean, I knew the basics. I learned the basics, but...
So what are you doing?
So the company, I have a perfect, what we do now. I understand.
Right.
So we focus on loans. We're a loan-based company, mainly auto loans. So what the company targets are people. They don't target these people. It just happens to be their,
Right.
their market is people with higher credits. So those tend to be the people that are going to used car dealerships and
Right.
whatnot, buying the cheaper. They're not going to buy a brand new car. We say we do new car dealerships, but mainly from what I saw, it's used car dealerships. So we'll finance the car to these people. So they want to buy the car, so we buy the car from the dealer, and then we finance the car to these people. So it's
Nice.
basically the used car dealerships. They want their money right away. We get them their money. We move on. So it's actually pretty cool because I'm going to spend 1 week with our collections person 1 week, So I'm
Right.
going to bounce around. I'm going to do some traveling with my boss, kind of
That's
see
cool.
what he does to build the relationships. Because
Do you know where you're going to be traveling?
it's just right now it's going to just be traveling around our area. So basically my main manager has to he has to build relationships. So like for these used car dealerships to want to come to our place, he needs to have that relationship with them. So like when they want to sell the car, they go to Nicholas Financial and they're like, hey, will you
Right.
buy we need
Right.
someone to finance the loan. At the end of the day, these used car dealerships are just going to go with the people that have probably the best offer for them. So if
Right.
we're like, oh yeah, we'll buy the car for this price, odds are they're going to go with us. But if we don't offer that, that's where the relationship comes in. Maybe they cut us a deal. Maybe they don't. We'll see.
Right. Gotcha.
But
That's
yeah.
cool.
It would actually surprise me. They really treated me well this first week.
Yeah.
I've been getting reached out to on LinkedIn and like through the phone and all that, just through like people throughout the company. People in Arizona reached out to me. It was really weird. I don't know if they said it's their second year for interns, but I think I'm the only intern in the whole company. So like,
Oh wow.
I think it's like a big deal kind of. So like I was on their company webpage. They did a post
Yeah,
about me,
yeah.
like an about me post. It was cool, man. They treated me really well. It caught me by surprise. Like I got there, IT called me right away, got me all my logins, made sure I knew how to operate everything. It was pretty sweet actually. So thankful for that.
That's sweet. Yeah.
So it went well, but back again tomorrow. We'll see.
Yeah. Keep rolling.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's long days.
Yeah.
And then you had the 30-minute drive there, 30-minute drive back.
Right.
It adds up.
Where's it at?
North Ridgeville. It's
Okay.
like 5 minutes from the drive-in.
Gotcha. Okay.
So if that puts it in
Gotcha,
perspective.
yeah.
But yeah. So
It's good stuff.
yeah, so that was eventful. Another eventful thing that happened. So John Johnson, Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
So we just signed him
Yeah.
this offseason for people that don't know. I was already telling my dad, I'm like, man, he might be my new favorite Brown. This guy's just got like energy. And he's kind of like me. He's just probably the loud guy that's,
Yeah.
Always yelling, whatever. So he's on Instagram Live the other day. And I'm like, okay, let's see what this is about. I'm on.
Right.
So he's doing a Q&A. So I actually asked him a hypothetical that we had on the show in the comments first. I did the bed sheets, which lunch meat. He responded to it. He actually had the whole topic. He said, definitely not roast beef. That was his first line.
Didn't he say something like the nasty ring around?
Yeah,
the outside
yeah.
or
So
something?
then he was talking about, I think, bologna, and then he
Oh,
said,
like-
yeah, and then he said he wanted bologna as his. I was like, okay, whatever. So anyway, some kid ended up going in the comments calling him trash. So we made like this big deal of
Yeah.
it. So I basically went in the comments and said he said he was basically great at everything he does. He's just not being cocky. He was just being like joking around. So then I was like, oh, I'd beat you in rock paper scissors. So next thing I know, I get a notification. John Johnson wants to go live with you. I'm like, oh boy. So let me remind you, it's 12:30 at night. I got to be up at 5 the next day to go caddy.
Right.
And I'm laying in my bed in my boxers. This professional athlete with hundreds of people in his live stream is requesting to go live with me. So I'm like, all right, turn on the lights. I'm just shirtless. He's shirtless. so I go live with John Johnson on Instagram. What makes Instagram hilarious is everyone gets notified. Jaret Malio's live with blah, blah, blah. So, like, Cam joined in, David Morrell joined in, Zach joins in. They're all like, what is going on?
Right.
So I play this guy rock, paper, scissors. He goes, hey, what are we wagering before we play? I'm like, all right, well, this is my chance. I should have did something with kicking it back. Didn't matter anyways. I got my butt kicked. But I was like, hey, if I win, you send me an autographed jersey. And I'm like, if I lose, I'll buy the jersey. Because I was already telling my dad I wanted to buy the jersey.
Right.
So I'm like, this would just be the reason,
Right.
you know. So he's like, all right, but what jersey do I have to get you? Do I need to get you want a game-worn one or a, just a normal one? And I'm like, I'm cool with either one as long as it's brown and orange. And I'm like, I don't want the Rams jersey. And then I was like, but I'm also going to have, do you want to be the guy giving away the cheap jerseys? And he goes, fair enough, let's go. So I was like, okay.
That's awesome.
So he took me down, he beat me in rock, paper, scissors. I mean, he was trash talking. Like, he was smack talking back. He was like, I'm screenshotting your name, you're buying that jersey. So he DMs me after and he's like, hey man, all love, like blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, that was hilarious.
That's awesome.
But I couldn't buy the jersey. It's not on the team shop yet.
Did you tell him that?
Yeah, I DM'd him that, and he was like, all right, I'll see what I can do, but, he's probably not doing anything.
Right,
But it was still fun.
What's
I
he
mean,
gonna
it was hilarious. Some dude commented, like, just two shirtless dudes playing rock, paper, scissors. It was hilarious. I mean, I screen recorded it. The issue is when you're live, it doesn't have the audio, which sucks, but regardless, I mean, it was funny.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it was a good time. So, speaking of, kind of favorite players right now, we got a good episode.
Yeah.
Tell us what we got.
Yeah, we're gonna do our favorites today. A couple different topics. We're gonna do over/under, hypothetical. I don't really want to talk about Bitcoin.
I'm excited to talk about
I
Bitcoin.
guess
No,
we
I'm
can
kidding.
talk
I'm not
about
excited.
Song of the week, and then that should be it.
Wrap it up. Quick episode. We're going to roll into it. Let's get it going.
All right, let's do it.
What's favorite topic number one?
Favorite movie?
Favorite movie?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Man, this is such an easy one for me. My favorite movie of all time, always has been and always will be Happy Gilmore.
That's a good one.
I like sports movies.
Happy.
Yeah, exactly. There's so many lines.
Yes.
You and I play golf.
Yeah.
The amount of times those lines are reiterated throughout the golf course and all that.
Oh my god.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
The caddy, he was looking like that dude that was hanging around the Will Zalatoris, or I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I mean, then it got resurrected. That movie's terrific. The lines, everything. Adam Sandler's great. Sometimes he can get a little much for me.
Yeah.
That movie, not the case. I mean, Happy Gilmore, come on. The hockey jersey, I'm buying one. I actually am buying one. I'm going to get the cheapo, but
still.
The Bruins,
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not a
sweet.
hockey guy, but I've always wanted a hockey jersey. What better jersey than a Happy Gilmore jersey? So,
dude, that's sweet.
it's a good movie. It makes you feel good.
So many people have seen it too.
That's Mr. Gilmore's jacket. He chases him down. I mean, come on. There's so many. The 9th green, or the 12th green, or whatever the green is at 9 o'clock where the sprinklers come on. I mean, come on. Everything about that movie's terrific. The big checks, he's got them all in his back seat because he wants the big check.
Yeah.
Such a good movie. What's your favorite movie?
Not a big movie guy, so I kind of struggled with this one, but I think Good Boys. It's hilarious.
That's the one with the kids, right?
The little kids who swear like they're like 30-year-olds.
They're not good boys.
No. It's hilarious.
Do they skip school that day? Is that what
Yeah,
happens?
they skip school and they like the drone. They use their dad's drone.
That's awesome.
And it gets broke. No. It gets stolen.
Yeah,
Like
that's
all the
right.
girls
Okay,
steal
yeah.
it.
We went and saw that in Mansfield.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
And basically they're just going through the whole movie and like they get high at one point and they're like 8 years old. It's just hilarious.
There's just something about little kids doing non-little kid things that's just hilarious to everybody.
Yes.
Like, great writing on that. 2 good movies.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. But Madeline's family, the one time they challenged me, I think it was her aunt and uncle were doing it, and then obviously Madeline's dad got into it, now we're all into it. They said, sit down and like try to create a list of your top 20 movies. Say if you're stranded on an island, you get to bring 20 movies with you to watch for the rest of your life. Which 20 movies you bring in? So the list will never be like certain for me because you either forget about movies or like you'll watch a movie and then you're like, oh, I gotta kick one off now. It's funny though. I got Tom in on it. He made his top 20. It's funny though because you watch a movie and you're like, man, is that in my top? You know what I mean? But like the problem is too, thrillers. They're really only good the first time you watch it because like you don't get the thrill out of it the second time. Like that. What was that? Did you watch that movie where that guy lived under the house? Man, we watched it in Mansfield.
Oh yeah.
We went around.
No.
Okay,
No.
it was a good movie though.
Dude.
But like
It's
I was like
scary.
I was.
I'm not there.
It wasn't scary. It had Dennis Quaid. I think he's like from Paint. Maybe I don't know what he's in. He's in something, but anyways, that movie's good. I can't think of the name of it. I don't know, The Neighbor or something. I don't know. But regardless, funny movie. I was like, man, that's top 20. And then I was like, man, but if I watched it the second time, I already know where he's, what he's doing, what's the plan. But yeah. So maybe this week, take some time, start jotting down some movies. Eventually, you'll do a top 20. But like I said, start listing all the movies you think might be in, and then cut it down to 20. And then maybe you'll see some stuff. And it also encourages you to watch different movies. So
yeah,
cool stuff.
I just don't have the attention span for movies. I don't know why. Unless I'm in the theater, I can do it in the theater. But
you know why? You're not on your phone in the movie theater.
You're right.
You know the other place is awesome for movies and TV shows even? An airplane.
No,
The phone's on airplane mode, you have nothing else to do.
You're right.
You focus on the movie. I tend to like whatever I'm watching on airplanes, genuinely, because I am not doing anything else.
Yeah.
I'm the first person to tell you I'm on my phone during TV shows, movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, I think if you turn the phone off for movies, then you'll really get into them.
You know what's really strange?
What's up?
Not a big reader, but as soon as I get on a plane, I like reading.
Interesting.
I have no idea why.
Not a huge reader. You did say reading was underrated. You were reading a book. Did you ever finish that book?
No.
This was episode 1,
I
right?
did not.
Yeah, I knew you would.
I did not.
Reading's not
did
our
not
thing,
finish
man.
it.
I know how we are.
I
It's
want to
just-
get into it. I just can't. I can't.
All right, topic 2, favorite song. Let's hear it.
I just like so many songs.
This one's tough.
This one's really tough because like, there's just so many that I listen to.
There's favorite songs for different moods too.
Right.
Like you're not gonna pick
right.
a sad song for your favorite song of all time, but like you might have that song that's like, oh man, that's just a really good song though.
Right. Right.
So
Well, there's two that I just couldn't decide, and the first one is Seven Summers by Morgan Wallen. I think that is just phenomenal. And then Chapters by Brett Young. You probably don't even know.
I was gonna say,
Chapters,
I don't
do you?
know if I know Chapters. I was just thinking that.
It's really good.
I'll have to add it. Is it like a summertime? Like is
It's,
it a upbeat or is it like slower?
It's kind of slower, but like, it's got a good message.
I don't mind slow country. People trash
It's
it.
got a really good.
Okay, I'm excited to listen.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I like new songs.
I love it.
Like I said, slower country doesn't bother me. Like Quitting Time,
Yeah.
Morgan Wallen's new album,
Yeah.
awesome song, or Band-Aid on a
Yeah.
Bullet Hole.
Oh, yeah,
Love them
yeah.
all. Like I don't know why. I don't know. I like slower country for some. A lot of people trash it. I also like the upbeat, like happy. I mean,
Right.
obviously, if I'm by the pool, I'm not gonna play It's Quitting Time. But like,
Right.
when I'm in the car driving or whatever after work, when it's Quitting Time, I think it's a great song.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. No, those are good. Like I said, I haven't heard Chapters, so curious. I'll have to listen after.
Yeah.
All right. My favorite song. This one was also a tough one. I have a bunch. I always say top 5. I do it for everything. You know, if I meet a guy that I really like, I always tell him I'm a top 5 guy.
Yeah.
Like you're on the top 5 guy list. The top 5 guy list is like 30 people
Right.
long. But like I just say top 5.
Right.
So I would say Sunday Candy, Chance. I love that song.
Mhm.
I think it's got the mixture of the rap with like the hip hop.
Yeah.
It's good. I think I could listen to it. You know, I still listen to it all the time.
Right.
It's a good song. I also like Can't Hold Us, Macklemore. There's a good story behind that, but I'll roll into that in a second.
Okay.
I'm just gonna ultimately lock in Sunday Candy before I tell the story.
Okay.
You know, Macklemore and I didn't get off on a good note.
No.
did
What
not
do you
get
mean?
did not get off on a good note. So this was spring break my freshman year.
Yeah.
I went out to LA and Madeline surprised me with America's Got Talent tickets. Love America's Got Talent. It was one of the audition shows. They
Right.
pre-record them. They actually do 2 episodes in a day. We were in the morning one.
Mm-hmm.
So we get these tickets, whatever, blah blah blah. We go up. You don't know what seats you're in. You don't buy seats. These tickets are totally free. It's like a raffle. So she gets
Wow.
picked, and then they give you tickets. So you have to like get into a line, and they just hand you tickets. So it's, I
Wow.
don't know if it's first come first serve or what. Definitely not first come first serve, but it's just like we had a voucher that said we had
Yeah.
tickets. So this girl hands us tickets, and I'm like, oh, row A. I'm like, I wonder if that's like top of the front row
Right.
in the top deck, or if that's like row A.
Right.
Sure enough, we were literally the first row
Yeah.
behind the judges. Awesome experience, really cool. Needless to say, this is, like I said, this is the audition. I'm an idiot. Like people know on this, I'm a loud person. I like having fun. So they do a bunch of stuff in between acts to keep the crowd into it. So they're doing giveaways and stuff. So they did this giveaway that was like, first person to show me a $2 bill, right? Nobody has a $2 bill on them, right? So I Googled $2 bill, hold it up. The guy's like, I've never seen someone do that. He's like on the mic, I've never seen someone do that. Someone did have a $2 bill, so he gives them the prize.
Right.
And he comes up to me and he's like, listen, man, I've never once had someone think to like Google something like that because everyone's looking in their wallet. I instantly went to my phone.
Right.
So he gives me like I think it was like a $25 gift card to a restaurant after.
Why did that guy have a $2 bill on it?
It was a woman, and I really don't know why.
Like,
who knows?
That is so random.
Maybe she went to DC recently.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what they give everyone.
Right, yeah.
But so anyway, so the guy comes up to me. So we're out, the show ends. He comes up to me. This is a long story, but whatever. We got nothing but time. He comes up and he's like, "Hey, hang around for a second." I'm like, "Okay." I'm thinking I was laughing really hard, and the one guy came up and said they were going to use the clip. So I thought I had to sign something to allow him to use my video. Whatever, I didn't care. So the guy's like, "Hey," he comes up to me after everyone basically leaves, and he's like, "Hey, you guys were awesome. We're going to give you 4 tickets to the finale." Like the last episode where they dropped the confetti. I'm like, "This is sweet."
Yeah.
So at the time, I'm like, all right, it's in October. This is at Los Angeles. I live in Cleveland. Was at school. I'm like, we'll see if I can make it work when the time comes. It's a long way away. So sure enough, time comes. I'm like, all right, I can make it out.
Yeah.
So Zach ended up coming with me, Zagrafis, and then Madeline and her roommate went with us as well. And so that episode, regardless, we get into this big line. I'm going to just tell the quick version of this part of the story. Get into this big line. I show this girl my voucher that shows we have tickets. She's like, "Oh, you don't belong here." I'm like, "What does that mean?" She's like, walk all the way to the front of this line. You get to skip everyone here. I'm like, "Okay, don't tell me twice." We go to the front of the line. Sure enough, she's like, the guy's like, "Oh, you came in from Cleveland from this?" I'm like, "Yeah," because you had to give him your address.
Right.
I'm like, "Yeah, flew in this morning. You literally got there like 2 hours before." He's like, "Awesome, good to hear." He's like, he's like, "You won the thing from the show." I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Cool." So, sure enough, he starts handing us VIP passes. We're getting all this stuff. I'm like, "Well, this should be pretty cool."
Right.
So like our thing says like row DD or something, and he's like, "All right, so you're gonna pass row DD." And he's like, "Keep walking. You're the next row DD." I'm like, "Okay, that's terrible, like, seating chart." But sure enough, finale episode, we were front row again, like first row, like right in the front, so it's terrific. So regardless, we're waiting in line to get into the auditorium, right? And they're really big on your wardrobe. You have to wear like a button-up shirt, collar, you got to be looking good for this. And obviously, if we're sitting front row, maybe that's why, I don't know. But regardless, this guy goes walking by, a big guy, and then this littler guy goes sprinting by. I wouldn't say he was little, but he was smaller than the big guy next to him. Goes walking by in this big fur coat, and I'm like, "What in the world?" And I look at Zach, and I'm like, "That is the last thing you're supposed to wear to an AGT finale," because they were really particular. And he's moving quick. I'm like, "What is this guy doing?" I'm like, "Hey, chill out, Macklemore," and everyone starts laughing around, right? Don't think anything of it. Go down to the seats. 5 minutes later, the show starts. Sure enough, Macklemore comes out with one of the acts. I'm like, "Holy crap, I just made fun of Macklemore." Had no idea it was him. Nobody knew. But as soon as, because I didn't even see, I heard the song come on, just thought the choir was singing it.
Yeah.
Zach was looking back, and obviously he's 6'5", so he could see over everyone. I couldn't see for crap. So Macklemore comes from the back of the auditorium where we just saw him. Sure enough, he comes walking out, and Zach just looks at me, and I'm like, "Oh, that's funny," because I just thought it was the song. Sure enough, Macklemore's there. I'm like, "Oh my God." I'm like, I really just made fun of Macklemore. So that's a good story for you.
That is good. That's hilarious.
Can't Hold Us, they actually sang it, so I got to see him sing it live, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
But yeah, Can't Hold Us, good song, but Sunday Candy, that's my number one. All right, cool. All
Cool
right.
experience.
Next topic we have, favorite athlete.
I guess Odell.
You love Odell.
I do love Odell.
Fantasy football reasons, too.
Yeah, I love his swag. I just love how sick he is.
There's something about when athletes are like kids like that.
Yeah.
Like Fernando Tatis.
Oh,
they play for
I'm
like
getting his jersey. DHgate. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just those guys. Like, a lot of people don't like that. That's just our generation.
Oh, yeah.
Like that swagger, that that charisma, all that.
Yeah, the confidence.
Exactly. Like Odell wears some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But he's not afraid to. You know what I mean? I get what you're saying about Odell.
But I kind of like that he's like calming down almost.
Mm-hmm.
He's like losing a little bit of the cockiness.
Yeah.
Because like he hasn't been playing fantastic.
Yeah.
So like he's realizing that like he's got to do more on the field than talking.
He's in a
outside,
tough spot. He gets a lot of media attention. It's just like,
he does.
Just like Baker, I'm wearing the Baker jersey. That's tough because they're always, whether they're at their highest or lowest, the media is always trying to make sure that people are seeing.
Right.
So like those guys, I feel like can never win in the media.
No.
And that's what sucks about Odell. I feel like Odell would be a lot of people's. I mean, he's a lot of younger kids' favorite, but I'm saying I think Odell.
Older people
yeah.
too, yeah.
But the media just portrays those guys as such,
Right.
You know what.
Like
but
anything that they can like put bad on them, they do.
Oh yeah. And it's not that they're always out to get him, but like Odell, like they always make it seem like he's like frustrated and all this. Like Like, I remember we beat the Ravens by a bunch the first year he was here, and, like, he had 2 catches, but we won by, like, 15. He was like, I'll catch 2 balls every game if we're going to win by
Right.
15. But, like, no one talked about that. They just talked about, they just constantly bring up to him kicking over the field goal and that. Yeah. Like, obviously the guy wants to win, and, like, he's got all the rights to be mad if he's got 2 catches and we lose by 25. Like, okay, yeah, obviously, like, he wants to get involved. You can't blame the man. But then they're like, oh, this Baker-Odell relationship, you know,
it's like, come on.
It needs healed. Like, get out. Like, they're boys. Like, I don't know. You'd hope.
All right.
We'll see. We need to get in the office. I would love to get in. My favorite athlete's Baker. I'm just going to jump it in there while we're talking about him. Baker Mayfield. Underdog story. Walk on in college. Come on. Everything about it. Yeah. I mean, how do you not love that guy?
Like, his cockiness, too.
He's the same way. It's the media. Yeah. It's the media that portrays these guys. Like, Baker is... That's when he plays his best football, too. Just like Odell. They play their best when they're, they have that swagger.
But Baker's kind of the same way. You kind of stop talking and realize, like, he's just got to play.
Yeah, you can't talk if you're not playing well. When you win 6 games or whatever we won that first year, you got to figure it out. But, but like they still talk their shit.
They do.
That's how they play.
Yeah.
Hopefully we just stay healthy.
I know.
I love the Browns.
I know.
We need a winner.
We're gonna be good. We're gonna be so good.
I hope so, man. Because like every time this happens, it's like.
Yeah, but this is different.
This is different, and is it gonna hurt different?
I don't know.
I'm not trying to speak that into existence.
This is different.
This is. I agree. There's a lot of expectation this year.
Yes, but like this team is actually like.
And the coaches, everything. Yeah, they're different.
Like we got it together, I think.
Yeah, I hope so. We just got a tough schedule, so I mean, but to be the best, you have to beat the best. So hopefully that figures out.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
All right, a little change of pace.
Yeah, I want to hear it. Your favorite personality trait.
I think
on someone, right? That's what we're doing. So like someone else, like okay.
I think that the best personality trait is someone who always puts other people first.
Okay, I like that. You're kind of one of those people.
I guess. Yeah.
But like, so are we talking, do you like this more when it's for a stranger? Like, say if you're out in public and you put like a clear-cut stranger first, do you like that? Or
no,
is it more just like the people that
I think the people around you.
Yeah, because I feel like,
them.
yeah, I feel like you always need to take care of yourself. I always say that. Yeah. But I get what you're trying to say with this.
But at the same time, it's like, people that are selfless are the best.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, like, I remember when Dan was moving the hot tub. This is a weird story, but like, I mean, it's not really much of a story. I'm just saying, like, he was like, hey, they were struggling to move it. I was like, can any of you guys come help me? We were all there in like 2 minutes because like that's what we do.
Yeah.
I agree. I like that trait. But like, do you have any examples or anything? Or just kind of
like the person that comes to mind is my mom.
Okay.
She's just like she always puts like her kids before herself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know moms do that, but like if everyone did that, just imagine how great of a world we'd live in.
Yeah. The worst is like, notice how moms like. So, like, it'll be, like, dinner. Like, maybe your mom's going to pick up dinner or something. Yeah. And, like, you're like, hey, I really want this. All of a sudden, moms are craving that because, like, it's just, like, it's going to make you happy. So they're happy. So they're like, oh, yeah, pizza sounds awesome. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, moms are just the best. I get what you mean by that. That's a great example. Moms are great.
Yeah.
All right. Mine has to be people who don't get mad at little things.
I love this.
And as stupid as it sounds, like, there's things you can get upset with.
Right.
Like, I think little things you can get upset and be like, man, that sucks.
Because little things mean the most.
Yeah, exactly. Well, when you do something like little, I can't think of a great example right now, but like a little, something little that's not going to, change anything. It's not going to, it's like, why hold the grudge? Like,
it's like if it's going to matter and like, I always think, all right, is it going to matter in a week, a month, a year?
Exactly.
Go about it accordingly.
Is it going to matter tomorrow?
Right.
Most of the stuff is no.
Right.
So why is it like, why even be mad? It's like
there's some things that will, so then you address them.
Or when people are mad at things and they hide it. So say if you are upset with the little things, just tell me. Just say. Just be like, hey, Jaret, you suck.
No, that's me. That you are calling me out right now.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You just like that. I can't like I understand you don't like obviously I feel like guys especially, not trying to be sexist or anything, but guys like to hide their feelings because it's not manly to be emotional. But like you're upset about something. Like if Madeline bugs me with something, that's part of the reason I feel like we have such a great relationship because we just don't hide that stuff. When she tries to pull that crap, I'm like, if you don't tell me, I'm just not gonna worry about it. Like I always crack the jokes. I'm like, are we gonna break up over this? Like then they're like, why are we? That's like the little things. It's like yeah, I messed up. I'm manning up. I'm admitting I messed up. Like today, I made a comment. This is another great example. I made a comment. She asked. I told her I had donuts yesterday, and she goes, "Where from?" And I was like, "That's a dumb question." But I think I worded it bad because I was on a stairmaster, huffing and puffing.
Yeah.
So I don't think she caught the sense of humor, like implying that it was Donut Land because they're superior. You know,
Right.
like that's all I meant by it. But then she texted me after, and she's like, "Hey, I didn't like that." I'm like, "You know what? I
That's right.
I acknowledge that I probably messed that up. I explained what happened, and I was like, listen, I'm sorry. I'm like,
Right.
that's my fault. You're
Right.
totally right.
And
It
you
probably."
move on.
I'm like, it probably came off right.
Right.
She, was like, "Hey, I appreciate that."
And that's
all.
text message too.
Yeah,
Like-
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like obviously I don't think she was bothered like that much by it, but she
Just
she
wanted
said
to
yeah
address
she was
it.
upset with it, and she
Right.
told me, and I was like, you know what, I did mess up because like I said, I just don't think she caught the sense of humor behind it because
Right.
I was probably I told her I'm like I'm fat and out of shape. I just whatever
Right.
whatever. I'm joking, but
She dropped it after that?
yeah, she was like, oh no, I appreciate it. Like
Exactly.
she literally said I appreciate it. I'm like. All
Right.
right, like not that I'm in the clear and it was right now because she said it. It was wrong. I definitely came off wrong,
Right.
and I was like, I'm sorry. That's not what I meant by it. But
Yeah.
I totally get why you took it like that. That's why it works. I don't know. You can't hide those little things.
No.
I mean, if you want a good especially a relationship with someone,
Right.
you just gotta like be straightforward with
Right.
people. Just tell me when I do something wrong. Tell me
Right.
when I don't do something right.
Right. Right.
Whatever. I don't know. All right, give me your favorite drink, non-alcoholic.
No.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I would take a Gatorade. This isn't even my favorite drink, but a Gatorade over like any alcoholic drink.
Right. Anyone that's like, oh yeah, I'd take a Bud Light over it.
Yeah, like
No, you wouldn't.
yeah,
No, you wouldn't.
no, like stop. Like you want a nice baby blue Gatorade over,
Right.
and it just tastes better. It's
Right.
just sugary. It's better.
Right.
All right, favorite non-alcoholic drink.
I think Monster Zero. I think it tastes amazing.
White can. They have a few now.
Yeah, the white can.
White can is superior.
Yeah.
It's better than the
I think so too.
non-zero
now.
calories.
Yeah, maybe because I'm just used to it now.
How many do you drink? Like how often you get a Monster Zero?
Well,
Madeline's mom is going to cringe with this answer. She's highly against this.
why? Is it like?
Yeah, I don't know. There's obviously bad things in them. Any 0-calorie drink, there's bad things in it.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier in the show, this was earlier in the episode, I was like, hey, listen, if I'm gonna die, all right?
Right.
I'm eating healthy.
Right,
Let me
right.
drink the 0-cal drink so I look better
Right.
for my time on Earth. Sure, it might be killing me on the inside.
Right.
That's fine.
But everything's like bad.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
you.
sugar's bad, so like,
Right.
I agree. But how often are you drinking a Monster Zero?
Well, like back when we were at school, the last 2 weeks, honestly, for the last 2 weeks, I was kind of one a day.
Yeah, see, like that's bad.
But now, since we've been home, I've probably had one in the last month.
Okay.
So
See, I get one on the occasion. I don't drink pop. I know
Yeah.
people will be like, "Oh, that's pop." Sure, okay, then I drink pop. Whatever
Right.
makes you
Okay.
sleep tonight. Like I don't, But caffeine just doesn't do anything to me. Like you
No,
drink a
dude.
Monster Zero though, and feel amped up.
No, dude, I'll drink it going to bed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right before bed, I'll be like,
Like
yeah.
coffee.
Yeah.
People are like, "Oh, it gets me going in the morning." I drank a cup of coffee last night and
Nothing.
crashed 30 minutes before.
Right, yeah.
Or 30 minutes after. Like
It's
caffeine.
crazy. People are like, oh yeah, don't drink a Mountain Dew close to bed. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I can drink it. I promise.
Yeah. I might just have to pee.
Yeah.
That's more of the
Yeah.
worry than staying
Right.
up. I don't know. Monster Zeros are very good though. The white can is just better than all the
Oh,
other
yeah.
ones too. Regardless whether there's good or bad in them, they're great.
Right.
They taste good. They
Right.
make Preston happy. Get
Right.
off. Let him
Exactly.
be. Let him
Right.
be.
Right.
That's funny. All right, my favorite drink. You got me into this one actually. Copper Top. I remember this like it was yesterday.
Amazing.
We played 54 holes that day. We stopped in after 36 to get fries and some drinks.
Dude, the fries at Copper Top are unmatched.
They are unmatched. They really are.
Holy crap.
Anyways, True Moo chocolate milk, but it's got to be the red
It
cap.
has to be the red cap.
I think it's whole milk, right? But I don't know. I wouldn't take the gamble.
Right.
If whole milk was a brown cap and there was another one with the red cap, I
go
would
with
take
the
the red cap.
Red every
And if I
time.
messed up, I messed up.
Right.
True Moo chocolate milk, though, oh my god, it's
Dude, if they ever changed up the caps on me, I'd be so mad.
yeah, they might have already. I
They
haven't
might-
had it in a
I
while.
haven't either, but it's amazing.
I need to get some. I'm craving it now. But
Yeah.
True Moo chocolate milk, man, it's like a melted chocolate ice cream
Yeah.
cone, and it's just
I
so
went-
sugary.
I
And
went through a phase where I would buy the gallon, put it in the fridge, walk out to the fridge,
Just
drink
drink
a
it.
little,
Oh,
put
yeah.
it back in.
Dude, milk, honest to God, I think milk was messing with my stomach a little bit. I'm not lactose intolerant. I just think dairy kind of does that to people. But True Moo chocolate milk is so awesome. It's so good. Like the red cap one.
Yeah.
Oh, my mouth's watering over
Yeah,
here.
Amazing.
All right. That's a good one. All right. And the last favorite topic we got is your favorite company. Who's your favorite company, Preston?
I like a lot of companies, I do, but I think I'm gonna go with New Balance to be my favorite, just because I love their shoes. And
Dude,
I got
they're
this,
so comfy.
I got this kick-ass jacket Sam bought me.
New Balance jacket?
Shout out Sam. Dude, you're gonna see it one time and you're gonna be like, you look fucking good.
We're going to throw a Kickin' It back logo
Yeah.
on it and start
Yeah.
selling them.
Yeah,
Where'd you get it? She got it from you, just like New Balance
Yeah.
or something?
Well, she knows I'm a cheap ass, so we were at New Balance. Okay.
And you liked it, and then she
I
bought it.
liked it.
That's an awesome move.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a great move.
No, yeah. So we're in New Balance, and I'm like already buying shoes that are
Yeah.
$35. It's not much, but
Yeah. No, I get what you
I
mean. You're
really-
spending money.
yeah. So
That's money you earn.
I'm
I
like,
get you.
I'm like jacket, shoes, same price. I'm gonna get the shoes. I like the shoes.
I love that
Yeah.
motto. Shoes
So
are great.
right. So I get the shoes. We get out to the car. She's like, "Oh, I'll be right back." She's like, "I'm gonna go get the sweatpants I wanted." I'm like, "Oh, okay." She comes back with the jacket. I'm like, "Thanks, but thanks."
Yeah. No, that's a good move though.
It was.
Good. That makes me happy. I'm like grinning over
Yeah,
here.
it was a good
That's
move.
a good move.
Yeah.
All right, I like that. New Balance is very comfortable. We were just talking about this with my dad. They're not an old man shoe anymore.
No.
They
my
have different
mom
styles. There are old
rips me
man
a
styles.
new one.
There's old man styles.
Yeah.
I can both agree. All love to my grandpa. He's got a pair of New Balances. Those are just older. They're just an older. They
Right.
attract an older crowd.
Right,
But
yeah.
there are some more modern.
You know
like,
why? Because they're so comfy.
they are comfy. If you're looking for a pair of
Shit.
shoes though, for $30,
Yeah.
go get a pair of New Balances, and I promise you'll be like, wow. Like
Yeah.
you'll be surprised with how comfortable those are. And I'm a shoe guy. I have all kinds of comfortable shoes. Dude, those are very comfortable. Like they're up there for one of my more comfortable pairs.
Yeah.
They
Absolutely.
are. They're great.
And they're not expensive.
Oh,
Like
they,
$30,
yeah.
$35.
dude, you get them at like the New Balance store. They always go on sale.
Yeah.
Like don't pay the full price for New
No,
Balances.
no.
Like I promise
They're
they'll go
always
on sale. Yeah.
Yeah.
But all right, good one.
How
I
about
like
you?
that. I don't have a favorite company. I'm gonna
No.
flat out say it. The one that comes to mind, if I had to pick one, I guess. I like a lot of companies, like you said, but I don't
Right.
have I don't support one just because it's
We
one
don't have
company.
enough in
Except Bear Bell protein bars. No.
Gotta plug them.
Yeah. No. So if I had to pick one, I would say Kirkland, and the only reason I'm gonna say they're my favorite. So Kirkland's the Costco brand.
Costco's amazing. dude.
Costco, that place walking in there is just terrific. You can
Yeah.
get anything. But the
Dude,
funny part is,
vibes. You
yeah.
walk in, it's like, whoa. this is
TVs,
sick.
food, furniture, everything.
Yeah.
The funniest part about Costco though is a lot of it's Kirkland brand, and they
Right.
do it all.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, what other brand can you buy beef jerky
Mm-hmm.
and buy golf balls? You know,
Right.
they do it all. That
Right.
is unbelievable how cool it is.
Yeah.
And it's like Procter and Gamble owns a lot of companies.
Yeah.
Like, Kirkland puts the Kirkland brand on everything, so it's like literally like you go from food to furniture, and it's like wow, how are they doing this?
Yeah.
Would love to see one of those factories operate. Obviously, they're doing different stuff in
yeah.
different factories, but if there is one factory that kind of does a little of everything, that'd be sweet to see.
So cool.
But speaking of, did you? All right, so there's a place by UXL called Bargain Hunters.
Yeah.
Have you been?
I've gone to something similar to.
Okay, I want to
It's
check
in
it out.
Worcester.
People were talking about stuff they
So,
found.
how does that store work?
It's like one day they reload on
It's
Friday,
different-
and then it's like
different
$5,
amounts.
$4,
Okay,
$3.
yeah. I've been to one in Worcester my mom loves. Super cool because it's all like Amazon refunds.
Yeah.
That are in the box.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Really cool. Like
You-
people buy like Xboxes there for $6.
It's unbelievable.
It's like what?
That's if you're the bargain hunter.
Right. Like
Odds are
they're
I
just
wouldn't
in
be that
big
guy.
bins, and you just gotta dig through them.
We should start going, man.
Yeah.
Like getting in the line. 'Cause I'm sure there's a line when their first
Oh
day
yeah,
opens
there
up.
is. There is.
So the way I was wording it, we were talking about it, me and Madeline's family, was, for $5, everyone's like, all right, what day's the $1 day? At the end of the day, you can get whatever product you're dying to get for $1. Like, you'll pay $5 for it.
Right, and the thing is, like the bigger things are on the $5 day.
Yeah.
So like,
Well, yeah, because and then they get sold on $5, and then they
Right.
just, you know what I mean? It's like a process of elimination.
right.
So I was talking about that. I'm like, because like everyone was like, oh, when's the $1 day? Like, why would you not go on the $5 day? and
Right.
see,
With
like
the
you're-
bigger items.
Yeah, and then I'm like, worst comes worst, you can always try to hide something. I don't think it'll last in a place like that, but like if you're really trying to get it for $1, but like, I mean, what are you buying there that like you're not willing to pay $5 for it when you
Right.
just whatever. But yeah, so I guess like I said, Kirkland's my brand, but I do want to check out this Bargain Hunter place.
Yeah.
We do.
We can go.
We're gonna have to get a camera. We're gonna have to start vlogging. I've decided. And if you're listening on the YouTube, we're gonna figure out this volume situation. We understand. We're looking into it. Okay.
It's just a tough situation.
We're investing while we can. All right. Maybe throw some donation money and we'll figure it out. All right.
We'll start a GoFundMe.
Yeah. So something tell Bearbell out there if they want to sound good on YouTube.
Yeah.
No, but yeah. So we're figuring that out. Just wanted to throw that out there. All right. Cool. Any other favorite honorable mentions or anything you want to talk about?
No, I think that's it.
All right. So let's roll into over 100.
Let's do it.
I didn't put names this week. I'm getting tired of people saying, why are they getting their third one? The assistants put them in order the day they're setting, okay? They take the top 8 and give them to us, okay?
We're not doing names anymore.
Stop yelling at me. So I'm done with the names until you people get humble out there and realize the name doesn't matter. We're trying to make everyone happy. So if you hear your thing, I'm sorry that some people had to ruin it for you. All right, give us number 1.
Wow. All right. Number 1, credit cards in high school or college?
Give me your thoughts.
So underrated. College. High school might be a little aggressive.
I was gonna say I think it depends on the person. For us, underrated, because we're mature enough to pay off a credit card.
See, I think of a credit card differently.
It's a debit card, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
credit card's a debit card.
Yeah.
Like, you should not be buying anything on a credit card, especially at this point in our lives, that you wouldn't use your debit card for.
Unless it's an emergency.
Yes.
Okay. Like
Yes.
maybe you need to really,
Right.
regardless, you need to buy a bunch of people food or something like that. Okay.
Right.
Then maybe you throw a little bit extra on the credit card.
Everyone's situation is different.
Exactly.
But, like, you just gotta be responsible.
Yeah.
So, you got us into this credit card, Discover
Student card.
It's great.
Awesome card.
It's now up to $75 if you get someone to.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I've been trying to get Tom to get one, right?
Yeah.
Since I got everyone
Yeah.
trying to get. He finally gets one yesterday or 2 days ago. Doesn't use my referral after all
you
that.
joking?
After all that hustling I did for him,
Dude.
I'm like, you would have gotten a free $75.
Right.
You refer someone, you get $75.
Yeah.
I'm like, we both get it too, so it's awesome.
Yeah.
I just had a $75 statement I had to pay off. I would have gotten that for free if Tom would have just said, hey,
Right.
send me the link to that credit
Right.
card. Unbelievable. If you're looking to get into these credit cards, hit us up. We'll send you.
Yeah.
We'll send you it. We'll
Yeah,
figure it out.
for
But
sure.
it'd be cool. No.
I mean, it's a free $75.
Yeah, and they give you like rewards. It's 1% on everything, and then 2% at grocery stores
And
and,
the
gas
first
stations.
year, anything you make, it doubles. They
Yeah.
double the cash back.
Yeah, unbelievable.
So, like, right now, I'm coming up on a year. I think I have 2 months left, and I have $100 in there in
Yeah.
cash back. Like,
I spend
didn't-
mine right away.
really?
Not to cut you off, but I'm afraid it's gonna disappear. I'm afraid it's gonna expire or
I'm
something.
so
I don't-
excited to see it double.
Yeah. So
So excited.
you're in a cool spot, but like I don't know. I'm paranoid now that I don't get the double. So I literally I just had $7 in it, and it like always goes up to like 10, 7, 10. And
Yeah.
then I just always spend it. I always just click the yes, apply now,
Right.
because I'm afraid it's just gonna. I don't know.
Right.
It's definitely
Right.
not. But what if it does? I
Right.
can't argue that I had $7. I'm not gonna waste my time.
Yeah. It's
Why just use
cool
it?
because I like that little, like Cam was saving it. He had, like, I hope he doesn't mind. He won't care.
Couple $100.
Yeah, yeah.
Just, yeah.
Yeah, he had some money in there.
Yeah.
And he had a car issue, needed some car parts, rainy day fund.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Knocks him-
Guess who
knocks him
paid
off
that?
total.
Discover. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Discover helped pay for that.
Right.
It's cool.
He didn't do anything he normally wouldn't do.
Yep.
He just swiped the credit card.
Yep.
That's all you gotta do.
So if you're a later high school student, early college kid, and you're trying to get a credit card, Discover
Yeah.
Student Card.
It's great.
And you get to pick all the designs. Dan
Yeah.
got one with a dog
Dog
on it.
on it.
For some reason, if we ever want to do the credit card roulette, I have a good feeling he's not going to pick that card to put in. I have a gut feeling on it. I mean, which card would you pick? My classic blue one, or his with a dog,
Right.
with a pug with sunglasses?
No, you're right. You're right. You're right.
No, but
Dude, I have this debit card.
okay.
I hate it. Like, I hate it with a burning passion.
Do you know is it through your bank?
Yeah.
With Chase?
Chase.
Okay.
I've
Why
tried
do you-
changing it, but, like, I have to wait until it either, like...
Is this the Star Wars one?
Yes. This is the Darth Vader card. Back when I was 16, first getting a debit card, I'm like, oh, that's a cool design.
Oh
Not
my
thinking
God.
anything of it. I get it. And now I'm like, I hate Star Wars. I've never seen a Star Wars. I think it's the stupidest thing ever. And I have this stupid Darth Vader card that every time I'm out to dinner with Sam, I pull out my stupid... No, I don't even pull it out, but I use my credit card.
Yeah,
But-
turn some cash
but
back at least.
anytime I go to use my debit card, I'm like, this is the stupidest card ever. Like, it genuinely makes me mad in my wallet.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm stupid. I got hacked, so I had to get a new one. I should have just cut it up and then, like, changed my card. Didn't. Got a new Darth Vader card.
Oh my God.
So now I'm stuck in that one until, like, 2024 or something.
You're gonna be the
Yeah,
Darth
I'm
Vader
gonna
guy.
be like out till.
You know what you can do? I bet.
up?
Does it has a chip?
Yeah.
I bet this is what I got a new card because my chip in the airport wasn't working. I think it was just the machine because it worked at the next place,
Yeah.
but I put in a thing right on the app.
Yeah.
It let me put in a request. They sent me a new one.
Wow.
So if you
I
just
might
say your
do that.
chip's not working,
Chip malfunction.
Yeah.
Change my
They'll send
stupid
it.
ass card.
yeah, I don't know if they'll send you another Darth Vader one.
No, I'm gonna be pissed when it's 2026. now. No.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, but like I said, I don't know. I would try that.
Yeah.
See if they'll let you go.
Anything. I'm desperate. I hate it so much.
For sure. All right, so credit cards in high school. Well, I guess we'll both say underrated for the right person.
Yes.
I think that's
Underrated.
what we kind of went to. All right, number 2, we have Nick Chubb. A lot of Browns on this episode today.
Yeah.
Odell, Baker, John Johnson. Now we got Nick Chubb.
Yeah. Underrated. He's
Yeah, I mean,
dope.
he's underrated.
He's really good.
He's quiet too.
Yeah. He said this quote. Hold on. He said, Have you ever seen an ad? Someone asked him why he's not on social media, really.
Mm-hmm.
Said, have you ever seen an advertisement for a Lamborghini?
Terrific.
I'm like, wow.
That's good. The issue is we're gonna have to pay him here soon.
Right.
Look at all the past teams that have paid a lot of money for a running back. It
Right.
has not worked out.
No.
I think Nick Chubb has the potential to be different, and
Yeah.
that two-headed monster with Kareem Hunt, yeah, it's a lot of money.
I mean, if it's electric this year, we're gonna have to pay him.
We'll see.
Like if he.
I hope he's electric.
Right.
And right now he's so under. He was a second-round draft pick, and
Yeah.
he's like easily a top 3 running back in
Yeah.
the league. Maybe not easily, but like top 5.
He is,
Easily
yeah.
top 5.
Yeah.
He's an unbelievable athlete. That dude is so fast for how big
Oh
he
my
is.
God.
He is a freak,
He
man.
hauls.
Dude, have you seen the videos of Myles Garrett while we're just
Yeah.
talking about Browns?
Yeah.
Him working out. If you
Yeah.
don't know these videos, check these out on his Twitter. Go to his Twitter. He's got all these workout videos. Unbelievable. He's squatting like, I don't know. He did the one with the machine where he was like doing the ab workout, and
Yeah.
like that's so hard. So I don't know if you've ever
Yeah,
tried that.
yeah, yeah.
Ridiculously hard to do and hold yourself up with your hamstrings
Oh
and
my
your core.
God.
He's
Oh,
like
it's
dancing on the
incredible.
way down. Like
Yeah.
it's so easy for him. I'm like, Dad, he's like repping it out. Those dudes are freaks of athletes.
Yeah.
Freak of athletes.
Yeah.
Nick Chubb underrated, but you know
Underrated.
he's also underpaid. So we'll see how that turns out.
Cold showers.
Ooh, a lot of good stuff for you on a cold shower. They're tough. They say you should end every shower and turn it on cold
Yeah,
real
I've heard
quick. It's
that.
good for the skin. It's good for the body. It wakes you up. Cold showers are great in the mornings. It's like a military thing. I don't take them enough consistently. I do occasionally take them.
I know.
I'll go through stretches where I go like 3 weeks, and then I'm like, all right, screw this. I can't keep doing this.
No, showers have needs to be hot, steaming hot to the point where I step in, I'm
Hey,
like running
yeah.
away from it because it's so damn hot.
Do you turn it up too? Like
Oh,
so,
yeah.
like I'll be in the shower, it
I
goes a
get
little
used-
higher.
yeah, yeah.
Shampoo, turn it a little hotter.
yeah.
You
Oh,
know, start washing the body, turn it a little
Oh, yeah.
hotter. Eventually, it's like all the way it steams everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah, cold showers overrated.
Way overrated.
A lot of good things, but like I said, I go through a couple weeks where I'll do it, and then it's like this isn't worth it.
Yeah, I just don't do it.
And especially like so, like there's when you turn the water on cold. Our hot water went out last year. When that water, like that's a different type of cold. Like when your hot
Oh.
water's out, like there's one thing to turn it on to the coldest setting, and then
Right.
there's another thing when your hot water tank's out. It's like ice crystals coming out.
yeah.
It hurts.
You didn't even look forward to showering.
Oh my god, no! I had to go to Cam's the one day.
Oh, yeah.
I went into his basement. They had no idea. Like Cam said, like, yeah, just come on down. My mom said you're cool.
Yeah.
Just bring a towel and all your stuff. I'm like, yeah, no worries. So I literally walked in, took a shower, walked right upstairs, left. No one said, like, they had no idea I was
That's
there.
hilarious.
I didn't know if I should go upstairs and like thank him, but I was like, I'll just shoot him a text because
Right.
like.
Right.
But yeah, so cold showers overrated.
Yeah.
All right, number 4, Crocker Park. You ever been in Christmas time?
Yes.
Like the trees and the
Oh, yeah.
lights. That's cool.
Yeah.
Overrated though.
You think?
No stores for me. What stores do you go into Crocker Park? H&M.
I go into Lulu and I look because it's way
I was
too
gonna say,
expensive.
how much you buy at Lulu?
No, I've
I would
never.
love to-
I don't
I heard
own anything.
I heard their work pants
Oh.
unbelievable.
I
They're like
know.
$100+.
Oh yeah.
But like golf
look
work, yeah,
phenomenal.
they look
Dude.
great.
Oh.
Now, what was that about?
Because
Just
I
the-
really want them.
The pants?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do too.
Like really want them.
Yeah.
There's.
I'm jealous of people that have them.
Well,
need to get a
like
pair.
at Westwood, the young guys that like
Yeah,
that wear
yeah.
clothes that are like
I know exactly what you're
so
talking about. Yeah.
expensive. I'm like, well, I want to be you. They
Well,
just have such a good wardrobe.
My guy caddied for you yesterday. I don't know if I caddied for him or if he was just in my group. That just shows you how much those days blur. But he was like, listen, Jared, how long you been out here? Blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm asking him how long he's been a member. You know, he tried to turn the combo back to them. Kind of curious.
Mhm.
And he goes, yeah, you know, I actually caddied out here. He's like, I've been here for 20 years. I caddied out here way back when. And he's like, and I had the decision one day that I was like, this sucks. I'm going to have someone carry my golf clubs one day. He goes, look at me now. And I go,
Yep.
you're talking to a duplicate. It's like
Yep.
I'm looking into a mirror right now because that's my motto.
Yep.
But,
someone
yeah.
will be carrying the clubs one day.
I
I'm
do-
excited.
I do want to belong to a country club, but like, I feel like not until I'm a little older. I started thinking about that today. Like the young guys are great at the club, but like, I feel like when I have a kid and stuff, like, I feel like I don't want my kids to be like the country club kids. You know what I mean? Like,
Depends what they are. If
I
they're
guess
good-
it's part on parenting too.
right. If they're good kids, then
Yeah, but like,
like
all right, imagine.
depends what kind of money you have. You
You're
know
right.
what I mean?
Imagine if I was a country club kid. Okay, I was not, but imagine if I was, and you were like, hey, you want to go to play Copper Top, and I was like, I don't know, I'm gonna go play at the country club.
Right.
You would have hated
You're
me.
right.
You would have
You're
hated
right.
me.
You're right.
There's no way we'd be friends right now.
You're right.
It would have been like I'd been
But you would have your own friends.
and
at
that's
the
not being
country
even arrogant.
club. No, you're right.
That's just me saying, yeah, I'm gonna go play the country club. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. That's what I belong to. It's just I don't know, man.
Right.
Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna let you be a member, and I'll just be
Okay.
a guest. They'll just know me by
That'll
first
work.
name.
That'll
That's how
work.
Chisholm was, right? He was
Yeah.
a member or he wasn't a member, and then finally he joined because he was just playing with laughing every day.
Yeah.
It's awesome. All right, classic.
Cracker Park.
Yeah, I was gonna say you never. It's a good atmosphere, but it's just no stores. Yeah, put a Foot Locker, put a New Balance, put a couple of those stores in.
I think I've gone in the Dicks a couple times.
Yeah,
I mean,
you buy a lot there too.
right.
Bought my Yeti from there.
Yeah, I tried to buy a speaker from there, but they didn't even have it.
Yeah, I like going with Madeline because she goes in all the stores,
Right.
which always sounds like a good idea. And then I'm in all these stores and she's
And then I'm
trying.
like,
The problem is she has to
I
try everything
know.
on. That's what makes those
My
stores
God.
it drags on.
Yeah.
And I walk into a store that I'm dying to go into.
Right.
I'm in and out in 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Like I'm
no-
like, yeah,
no
nothing
doubt.
for me. She's
I'm
like,
like-
you didn't even look. I'm like, well, no, I did. I took a glance.
The
Like,
prices are,
yeah, yeah. It's just
yeah.
I
So
don't know.
I'm gonna say it's underrated though.
okay.
I just love the atmosphere.
It's a very good atmosphere.
Summertime, just walking around. Like Apple's cool.
I've never walked in that out.
Really? I've been
I
in
mean-
there a couple times.
Yeah, I've never been in. I'm gonna say overrated just because there's no stores for me, but it is good. Like I love Cheesecake Factory, I love all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. But for right now, I'm gonna go overrated. There's a place in Beechwood, maybe. I don't know if that's not Beechwood. It's like Orange. I don't know. There's like an upcoming Crocker Park. To say the
Yes.
least.
Yes.
Very cool.
Yeah.
There's a restaurant called Pinstripes. Me and Madeline went to it. It's a really cool atmosphere in there. Very good restaurant. Like very good food. So
Cool.
if you're ever looking for somewhere, Pinstripes.
Cool.
All right, next one. I think whatever. I'll say it. AirPods. I just cleaned mine. So gross. I clean mine like once every couple months, like deep clean.
Uh-huh.
I'm always like picking at them because they get gross.
Right.
No matter, I clean my ears every day. And
Right.
I don't even think you're supposed to do that, but I do.
Right.
They were still so nasty. Like with the toothpick and everything. Oh, so gross.
My AirPods are ass.
Yeah, mine kind of suck.
That mine disconnect mid-workout 3 times.
Yeah, mine don't do that.
It's just like I'll be like getting ready,
Yeah.
and then it's like just stops playing. I'm
Yeah.
like what?
That's terrific.
I'm like what is that?
Yeah. But they're also, my battery life sucks on mine now. But I have also had mine since like sophomore
Do
year.
you
of high
take them to
school.
work?
I signed a headphone policy. I'm not allowed to wear headphones. But
Wow.
we have a speaker playing music, and like the one girl that's like she like has like her one account hooked up to it. She just plays like Sirius XM, but she's always like, oh, what do you want to hear now? So then we like pick a genre and it just goes. So I don't really need it, but
Wow.
because all the phone conversations I do are on I have a phone on my desk that I
Okay.
answer and call direct lines. It's pretty cool how all the direct lines work. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously I knew that's how
Right,
it did,
right,
but
right.
it's cool to like use it. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, call so and so, and it's just like 200, and boom, I'm there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm getting a computer for mine.
nice. I'm assuming you give it back, or you keep in this computer.
I would assume I get it.
Yeah, that's sweet though. I have a desktop, like I have
Yeah.
my own, but I can it's like kind of like the school computers where you can log in wherever.
Uh-huh.
Like that's kind of how mine is.
Oh,
I
that's
can log
cool.
in wherever. So yeah, like our one boss flew in, he didn't fly in. He drove in to like take me to lunch and stuff and meet, like
Nice.
the head guy, and he like was able to just work from our office that day. He just
Nice.
logged into a computer, so like that setup's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's really
But yeah, so
overrated.
I'm gonna go underrated. I like my AirPods. I don't like the new ones, the new design. What is that? Doesn't
I
even
don't know,
want to
they're
sit in your ear,
horrible.
right?
Yeah, they look horrible.
Yeah, they do look bad. I would never buy those, but
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm gonna say underrated though for
Yeah.
the ones I have.
That's fair.
They've done me well.
That's fair.
They used
Fine, good.
they used to be able to get me on a whole flight out to
Uh-huh.
LA without charging them. Now I have to charge them like 3 times. They take like 2 seconds to charge once you put them
Right.
in, but like I have to put them in there for like wait 10 minutes and then I pull them out, watch another couple episodes, and it's like and it plays that annoying noise when they're
Right.
dying. Oh
Right.
yeah, but underrated. All right, give us
Um,
number 6.
Graphic design freelance.
So this is like custom like art. So like say
Oh, okay.
Baker Mayfield, you know how like people do the edits? It's like that.
Okay. Is
CJ Novicki, my neighbor, sent me this one.
Is this just like?
I remember him
Is this
saying
like
this.
digital or is this like?
I think it's on the computer.
So
I don't know if it's computer or iPad, but
is
it's
it-
definitely electronic.
Could it be like? I don't like artwork too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is definitely art.
Okay, so like it could be on a canvas or whatever.
I mean, this is graphic design, so I'm pretty sure that's like
So,
computer. I wouldn't say canvas. I mean, you might be able to print it onto a
Gotcha,
canvas, but
okay.
like these are like photo edits. You know, back in the
Yeah.
day when it was like people did like
Right.
Baker Mayfield edits
Right.
and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Just stuff like that. I
I
think
think-
that's what it is. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's underrated. It's pretty cool
I think it's underrated too.
because like. not
It's-
many
I don't
people
do
can
it. Yeah, I don't
right?
do it,
Not many
though.
people can do it.
Yeah, I think they're cool though. I like when people do cool edits.
Yeah.
Like, when they
Right.
like, there's some like ones that they make them. I love the ones that make the guys look like cartoon characters.
Yes.
Like I think that stuff's cool when you take an athlete and it's like
Right.
a cartoon version. I think that's sweet. I love that cartoony look.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll go underrated.
Cool.
I'm not too familiar with it, but
Yeah, me
I'll go
either.
underrated.
Underrated. Sleeping in. I mean,
Overrated.
Yeah.
I don't like sitting around doing
I
nothing.
don't like it. I used to love it.
Some days your body needs it though. Some days you really do need to sleep in. But like, I don't know. It's sleeping in. I don't know. Like I've been waking up. See, my problem is with work now. On those first 3 days, I've been waking up at 5 a.m. because I'm not gonna go to the gym after working 9 hours. There's no chance. It's already by the time I get done, it's gonna be like 8:30, 9 o'clock, and I'm gonna have time for nothing in my day.
Right.
What if you text me and say, "Hey, you want to go golf?" I wouldn't be able to because I've got to go work out.
Right.
Like, and people would be like, "Oh, just take a day off."
No,
It's like,
no.
it's
Working
like that. Yeah,
out is
that's
part of
yeah.
it.
I mean, yeah, truly, like you will if you. It's not like I'm powerlifting, but like I need to get into the gym. It makes my mind right. It makes me feel right.
Right.
But so I've been going in the morning. But sleeping in, it's amazing though when it's 10 o'clock in the morning and I'm already 2 hours into work and I've worked out. That is a great feeling.
It is.
You're more productive when you don't sleep in.
Yeah.
A lot more hours in the day.
Have you been going to bed earlier?
Trying to, not really.
Gotcha.
Probably like midnight.
Okay.
Terrible for my body. I'm getting like 5 hours of sleep. Some days I sleep in a little bit more to like 5:30, but my parents hate it because I set a bunch of alarms. I'm one of those people. They can hear the alarms, but I turn them off right away. The problem is I set so many that they're always going off. So I turn them off right away. Like the one ringtone won't go off for more than 10 seconds. It's just like whatever. Sleeping in overrated. Same.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I know you're an early bird too.
Yep.
All right, and the final one is this is a good one. Social media birthday wishes.
Your mom did this one, right?
I think she was talking about this one. This is good.
These are underrated.
You think so?
Yeah.
What kind of birthday wish? Tweets are non-existent anymore. People don't do tweets.
You're right. I think that Instagram stories are cool. You get to share a quick memory,
I agree.
like a picture.
I agree.
It's just a quick.
I guess I didn't think about it like
it's
that.
a quick celebration of you.
I was ready to take the way overrated side.
Yeah. No, I think it's a quick celebration of, because you're showing like a moment that you guys shared that was cool.
Yeah.
And that's like, you know what? It's cool to remember that today.
I do need to get better at pictures with people. And it's not that I don't take pictures with people. I'll never once instigate a picture and be like, hey, we should take a picture. Because, once again, guys, it's like not a cool masculine thing to do.
Right.
But I also need to get better at saving pictures. People will send me pictures we took, and then I just have nothing. Like, I don't send.
Save it, send it.
Save it, send it. Save it, send it. Yeah. I guess I didn't think I was ready to take the way overrated side, but I think you kind of persuaded me on that. I'm gonna go underrated.
And I'm not a big Instagram guy. I'm really not.
Yeah.
But I just think that
I like Instagram stories. I actually look at Instagram.
I think that aspect is cool.
Yeah. Now, one thing I don't like is when people take their post and put it on their Instagram story. You know what I'm talking about? I know it's totally off topic, but
no, I know what you're
like, oh hey, no, if you post something and I put it on my story, that's fine.
Right.
But if I post a post and then I take that and share it on my story, you don't need to see it twice. I've already posted it. I'm not obsessed with likes. Like I can get 5 likes on a picture. If I post something on Instagram, it's literally because I want it on my Instagram.
Right.
I think my last 2 posts were the last 2 years for Madeline's birthdays.
That's classic.
I think those are the only 2 posts I have.
Yeah.
I need to get better on social medias like that. But yeah, I'll go underrated on this one. You persuaded me. Well done.
Cool.
Well done. I will tip the cap to that one.
Thank you.
All right, Cam's hypothetical of the week. Read it.
Would you rather live without a grill or oven?
See, I'm way without a grill.
See, I'm the opposite. I don't need an oven.
You don't need an oven.
No. I don't like lasagna.
You don't bake brownies, cookies.
I don't need them.
That's fine.
I'd be better off without
But
them.
what do you need on the grill that you can't cook on a stove?
I think that hot dogs on the grill occasionally
I
are
don't
phenomenal.
like hot dogs.
I think the chicken on the grill is better than...
No, I like it on the stove better.
No way.
Everything on the stove is better to me. Even burgers. I make burgers better on the stove.
No way.
Better on smash burgers, bro. You put them in a bowl and then you smash them. Matt got me into that. I cook my burgers like that every time.
Is it just a thin?
Oh, it's so good, man. Yeah, it's thinner and they're really good. Like really good. You should try. You just put the ground beef into a bowl, put the whole bowl on, and then you just take like the spatula or whatever and just flatten it. And it goes into like the circle shape.
Yeah.
They're good. I'm telling you, I could cook anything I need on a grill on a stove. Only problem is if you want to cook fish or something, it gets a little smelly. I will knock, but that's something I'm willing to put up with. I want my oven.
Gotcha.
I have already something. Give me the oven.
What? Like, what do you need the oven for?
If I want it.
Okay.
Cookies, brownies, lasagnas, desserts.
How often do you make cookies or brownies? I know holidays.
Yeah, imagine Christmas, man. Have fun with your grill living in Ohio. I mean, thanks for that argument. You just might have saved me there. You might have just backed me up there. You might have just saved my day. You just gave me the ultimate argument. Have fun with your holidays. Have fun never eating a birthday cake again because you decided to go with the grill.
I couldn't imagine living without a grill, though.
I see. You guys used a grill at school too, right?
Yeah.
We had a grill. Never once we cooked everything on the stove. I want to. If I can do that, I definitely don't need a grill. I mean, I think grilling's still fun. It's like the outside summertime atmosphere. I don't mind if I need to be inside grilling on the stove real fast. I can put up with it. That's a good one. Let us know what you think.
Yep.
All right, my favorite part.
No, let's
I'm
skip.
playing
Skip.
Bitcoin of the week update. Not a good week. Not a good week for anything in the market. Like nothing at all. Like Drive Shack down, CGC down, Bitcoin down.
We're just gonna say
What's it even at?
45,000.
Oh wow!
750.
So I should get in.
Oh yeah, man.
You think like right now, or you think it keeps going down? I mean, I guess
No.
if you knew, you'd be doing this professionally.
Yeah, you're
you
right.
would be sitting here with me.
All the big dogs that love crypto are saying this is the floor.
Buy the dip.
They're saying it's the one guy. His name is BitBoy Crypto. He's all over TikTok and he's the biggest YouTuber for crypto.
Okay.
He's been pretty good with his predictions. He's saying at least 288K by the end of this year.
Dude, I don't know, man.
I'm like, I don't know how that happens, but man,
Everything sucks. Gas prices are up.
oh my god.
People like, I don't know.
Gas kills
We're gonna have a
me.
car shortage here. I was telling you about that with this chip. People don't realize. I guess according to my boss, this is gonna get ugly. So if you're looking to get a new car, try now because it's gonna get ugly apparently. But everything sucks right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's no like the price of gas I heard is so high because they can't get truck drivers to drive the gas and deliver.
Really?
Like that's the issue because unemployment and all that.
Wow.
They're giving people like I think it's like a couple $100 to sit.
I
And
heard
like
it's stopping.
well they need it to. I mean there's like local restaurants that can't even open
Right.
because they can't staff
Right.
people.
Right.
Like I saw Chipotle in Medina was closed inside. They can only do online orders.
Yeah.
They didn't have enough people to do both. Like
Could you imagine? Like, what are we living in?
we need to
What's
figure this
happening?
out. We
Yeah.
need to figure it out. I don't care. And like I said,
Just work.
we're not
You
political
work
people.
for a
Yeah.
living,
You just
you
need
know?
to figure it out. And then if you want to point the finger at Biden, that's fine. But like I'm not going to do that. I'm going to point it at America who sucks right now.
Right. Go
If
to
you're-
work.
Yeah, if you're
There's
sitting
so many places are hiring.
for sure.
Go work.
I mean, come on, you're better than this. We're all better than this. I mean, we're working, we're doing everything. It sucks. It's tough. It was tough, but like, there's a lot of places that are hurting right now. If you
Right.
need some money, stop being lazy. Go work 40 hours a week. And
Right.
Just figure it out.
Right.
I don't know. I'm glad we both agree on that. But Bitcoin update, not the greatest.
Not the greatest. I'm thinking it's gonna be a lot better next week.
I'm hoping. What's the prediction?
It's gonna be up 10K at least.
So 55.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Maybe I'll invest. I need to
I
get some money
really
back.
want you
I'm
to.
kind of staying away from the market, man. I'm trying not to spend any more money because I'm just losing it.
Yeah, but that's when you gotta buy now.
But I also got some advice. You don't try to buy dips. You try to buy rises. I think
Right,
Cam told me
right.
that.
You wait
when
for
it's
it to
on
go
its
up
way
a
up,
little bit.
then you start buying.
You're right.
It's
Because you don't know when the dip's over.
exactly.
Right.
But you
So you
also
wait
don't
for it
know
to go
when it's
back up.
officially going up. But
You're
like,
right.
there's a better chance of
Right.
whatever. Maybe that works. Maybe that doesn't. Maybe I'll keep an eye. I'll start following. I'll be at my desk. Maybe I'll
See,
have
the
some
thing
time.
is, Bitcoin, like, we could wake up tomorrow and it could be up 7.
That is the issue.
You
It
know,
doesn't.
like,
Yeah,
you
you're
don't
right.
know.
You're right. All right, good. All right, Bitcoin wasn't great, but you know what is great? This week's song of the week.
Yeah.
It is.
It's really
come on,
good.
it's a good song. It's a great song. I sent it to you the other day.
Yeah.
This day
Vibing
that's at
on the way to
home.
work.
Yeah, I sent it to you thinking, all right, I'm gonna get his day going.
Vibing.
I sent it to
Yep.
him. I said, song of the week. I never leak it to him. He
No,
doesn't know
no.
what's coming. This one, I was just too excited. We were waiting a while to film. It's Sunday right now. We usually film like Thursday, Friday, like that. Maybe Saturday.
Yeah.
This one I was excited about. Shout out to Mahaseviches, Chloe Mahaseviches especially. She was the one, she posted it. I actually do follow this guy on some social medias and stuff. I've heard some of his songs on TikTok, so I was like, he's got some good stuff. I
Right.
have a bunch of his songs actually already added. So this is Ty Verdes, I believe his name. I couldn't pronounce that
so.
wrong. But the song is A-OK. It's an awesome song. Good vibes. It's mellow. Come on. What? Yeah, it's such a great song.
Yeah.
We're smiling thinking about
Yeah,
it. It's
yeah.
the first song we've been excited about
You're
for Song
right.
of the Week in a while.
You're
Like this
right.
is new, it's modern, it's everything you need. You're gonna hear it at the end. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. Check it out. A-OK, literally just the letter A, O-K.
Yep.
Like even the title
You're gonna
symbol.
hear it and you're gonna be like, wow.
Song of the summer. That's what Chloe called it. I'm doubling down on her statement. Song of the summer. A-OK. Ty Verdes. Let's go.
I like it.
Great song. Song of the week.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's it, right?
Is that everything?
Yeah.
Is that assistance? We good over there? Hey, Preston. Did you know there's a town in India called Santa Claus? P-Dog, take us out.
Thanks for kicking it back. Preston and Jaret. Peace out.